You wake up. You tell yourself, I'll start tomorrow. You see someone succeed and think, they're just lucky. You avoid that conversation because it's not the right time. And just like that, without even realizing it, you've lied to yourself 3 times before breakfast. These aren't harmless thoughts. They're silent assassins. And they're killing your confidence one day at a time. Here's the thing most people don't understand. Confidence isn't something you're born with. It's not a gift handed out to a lucky few. It's built, brick by brick, decision by decision. But here's the problem. Every lie you tell yourself removes a brick. Every excuse you make weakens the foundation. And over time, you're left standing on shaky ground, wondering why you feel so unsure of yourself. The worst part? You don't even know you're doing it. These lies are so automatic, so deeply wired into your thinking, that they feel like truth. But today, we're going to expose them. We're going to shine a light on the daily lies that are quietly destroying your confidence. And once you see them, you can't unsee them. Let's get into it. Lie number 1. I'll start tomorrow. This is the big one. The king of all self-deception. You want to work out? You'll start on Monday. You want to build that business? You'll start after the holidays. You want to have that difficult conversation? You'll do it when you feel ready. But here's the brutal truth. Tomorrow never comes. Because when tomorrow arrives, it's today again. And you'll say the same thing. This lie kills confidence because every time you break a promise to yourself, you lose trust in yourself. Think about it. If your best friend kept canceling plans with you over and over, would you trust them? No. You'd stop counting on them. That's exactly what happens when you keep telling yourself you'll start tomorrow. You stop counting on yourself. And without self-trust, confidence is impossible. So here's what you do instead. Start today. Not perfectly. Not with a master plan. Just start. Even if it's 5 minutes. Even if it's one small action. Because confidence isn't built by grand gestures. It's built by keeping small promises to yourself every single day. Lie number 2. I'm just not that type of person. You see someone who's fit, confident, and successful, and you think, that's not me. I'm not built like that. This lie is dangerous because it locks you into a version of yourself that doesn't exist. You're not a fixed thing. You're not carved in stone. You're fluid. You're capable of change. But when you tell yourself you're just not that type of person, you create a cage, and you live inside it. Here's an example. You avoid public speaking because you've decided you're shy. But shyness isn't your identity. It's a habit, a pattern, and patterns can be broken. The people you admire, they weren't born confident. They weren't born disciplined. They became those things by acting like those things, even when it felt uncomfortable. So stop using your past as a prison. Stop letting old labels define your future. You're not just anything. You're whoever you decide to be, starting right now. Lie number 3. It's too late for me. You're 25 and think you should have started at 20. You're 40 and think you missed your window. You're 60 and think it's all behind you. This lie is rooted in comparison. You see someone younger succeeding and assume time has passed you by. But let me tell you something. Colonel Sanders started KFC at 62. Vera Wang entered fashion design at 40. Stan Lee created his first hit comic at 39. Were they late? Or were they right on time? The truth is, you're not behind. You're exactly where you need to be. And the moment you stop measuring your timeline against someone else's, you reclaim your power. Confidence doesn't come from being the youngest or the first. It comes from believing that your journey matters, no matter when it starts. So stop watching the clock. Stop comparing yourself to people on completely different paths. Your time is now, not because you're early or late, but because you're alive and capable. Lie number 4. They're just lucky. Someone gets the promotion. Someone builds a successful channel. Someone transforms their body. And you think, must be nice. They got lucky. This lie kills confidence because it removes your agency. It tells you success is random, out of your control, a lottery you weren't picked for. But luck is what you call it when you don't see the work. You don't see the early mornings, the rejections, the failures, the hours spent learning, trying, falling, and getting back up. When you credit someone else's success to luck, you rob yourself of possibility. You tell yourself, I could never do that. I'm not lucky. But the real lie is thinking luck is the reason. The truth? Most success is built on consistency, resilience, and action. Things you have access to right now. So stop dismissing other people's wins as luck. Start asking, what can I learn from this? What can I apply? Because confidence grows when you realize success isn't magic. It's a method, and you can learn the method. So let's recap. Stop saying you'll start tomorrow. Start today. Stop telling yourself you're not that type of person. You can become anyone. Stop thinking it's too late. Your timeline is your own. And stop calling other people's hard work luck. You have the same 24 hours, the same potential, the same ability to build something real. Confidence isn't loud. It's not flashy. It's quite self-trust. It's the voice inside that says, I keep my promises to myself. I don't lie to me anymore. And that voice, you build it by catching these lies, calling them out, and choosing truth instead. Now here's my question for you. Which lie hit you the hardest? Which one have you been telling yourself without realizing it? Drop it in the comments. Let's talk about it. And if this video helped you see something you've been blind to, do me a favor. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Because we're building something here. A community of people who refuse to settle for comfort. Who chooses growth over excuses. I'll see you in the next one. Now go keep your promises.